Hey y'all, welcome to Moon Chaser Studio, home of fairy tales and sales. I got something neat to show you. I built this dollhouse from the ground up, so this is another one of my artistic adventures. I did buy the dollhouse from Hobby Lobby, but of course you had to put it together, you had to paint it, you had to do all the decor, all the things. So I wanted to give you a closer look at some of the things I also do. I love dealing with miniatures. So let me sit down here so we can talk. Let me move stuff around. This is in my supply room, so if y'all see boxes, well, I'm sorry about it. But, oh, and I forgot to turn our porch light on. I have a porch light somewhere. Let's see if I can get the porch light to turn on. Let's see. It's been a long time since I forget how to do it. Oh, there it is. There's a little light. But anyway, I made her dress, and I put a little emerald on her neck. Well, emerald-esque. I made the mailbox out of scrap wood and paper. And I distressed some skeletons and made them little hats. You know, of course, the boys are out there reading the paper and playing some cards and having their coffee. And I guess waiting on the phone to ring. And of course, you couldn't leave Luna out, so Luna's in it. Oh, and look who stopped by, Claire and Jamie Fraser. Good to see you. I made all the tombstones because, you know, they got a cemetery in their front yard. So let's just take a gander. So we got crystals and a little lamp post. And of course, Senior Witch out here is having some cauldron, toil and trouble. But you got your little fairy gates that open that I distressed. And then more tombstones. And anyway, I named this Welcome to the Dead and Breakfast Inn. I know, silly me. But all these little things, all these little gravestones I made. And we can go around. And it just goes all the way around on the side. We have the old lady witch who lives upstairs who always keeps an eye out for visitors. And of course, you can't have a witch house without a full moon. I made the chimney, but let's walk around so y'all can see inside. Because it's a witch hoarder house, let me tell y'all. We'll start up here with the witch's room. And boy, look at all this stuff. She's got her spell book, her candles, a lot of the stuff, again, I made it homemade. I'm sorry if it's trying to blur out, it's trying to focus on certain things. But then you got her cabinet. This is from the 1700s, so this is an actual piece of doll furniture that's that old. And of course, she's got her hat and her pencils. Look at these little bitty pencils. A lot of these pencils I made. And all these little booklets I made that are laying around, all the little spell books and little jars I made and filled up with stuff. And then, of course, you got your fairy tale witch over, not your fairy tale, your, oh my goodness, the word left me, y'all. The words, fortune teller witch over here. And she's sitting at her card table. And she's got her little stuff back here. And, of course, I made her bed and all the bedding. And then, of course, what witch doesn't have her art studio? So here's our art studio. And yes, y'all, I painted all these. So they're teeny-tiny. They're like 2 inches. But yes, I painted all the artwork. Even that itty-bitty-bitty one back there. I painted those. And then it's got all of our art supplies. And then we go down to her bedroom. Let's give it a chance to focus. Look at all her stuff in her bedroom. And of course, there's a picture of Lollybrock on the wall over there. And then she's got her writing desk, her shift robe. And then we're going over here to the bathroom. Well, here's another sister in here. She's trying to get ready for her night out. And Salem Cemetery is out that window. Let's see if it'll focus. Yep, that's Salem Cemetery. And there's the bathroom. And then down here to the kitchen. Oh, and look who's doing dishes. Yep, I made her and gave her a Luna wig. That's out of Luna's hair. But there's the old stove. Table is set, ready for company. And of course I wallpapered everything with craft paper. And then the last room is the living room. And I just got her Christmas tree stored in here because I didn't want it to get damaged. But here's the town gossip, Miss Flossie. She's always got something to say to the guests at the Dead and Breakfast Inn. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. Just seeing another sign of things I do and make. Like I said, so many of these things are made. I made them. I made the bed. Literally made the bed. I made the little clothes. I made these. The little Victorian clothes. Yep, I made those. I did. I made these little purses and suitcases. Yep, made those. See her little purse? I made the little book. Just a lot of fun. I made the little shoes. Like I said, so many things in here I made. Oh, here's another light. I forgot to turn it on. There we go. And of course I have Mary Queen of Scots over here. Actually, in my lineage, I found that I'm related to her, so she's got to be hanging up in my house. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this different video from me. It's just something else I love to do. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.